Hello, hello, and welcome to At Home with Lucas, Hat Edition. All right, so today we're gonna be talking about Javy Concentrate Coffee. Yes, people, this is a company that contacted me personally, and they said, we have a phenomenal coffee we want you to review on your channel. And I said, coffee, concentrate, yes, please, send it my way. I need to know everything about this coffee because it is very intriguing. An 8-ounce bottle has 30 servings. That's 30 cups of coffee in an 8-ounce bottle. Yes, this is coffee concentrate. This could be the future. I don't know. All right, in this video, we're gonna be doing a hands-on with the bottle. Then we're gonna do the mega sip test. Yes, people, this is gonna be huge. So in the mega sip test, we are going to be putting this coffee to the test. We're gonna do hot coffee. We're gonna do cold coffee. Then we're gonna do something I never do. We're gonna do a coffee with creamer. Yes, this is a simple process. You take 2 tablespoons of the concentrate, you put them into any beverage you want. You could put it into apple juice if you wanted to and drink that. Wouldn't recommend it, but you put it into any beverage that you want and you sip away. So I'm gonna be doing the mega sip test. I'm so excited about this coffee. I absolutely love sipping new coffee, and this one is truly original, truly unique, and I cannot wait to get into it. Then we're gonna figure out, is this a daily, weekly, monthly, or never consumption coffee? Or maybe it's a hot summer's day coffee. Maybe it's a coffee for special occasions. Maybe it's a coffee for the rare and the unusual event, or maybe it's for the people that love instant coffee but want a better instant coffee, huh? Yeah, this could be for you. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy right quick. So up at the top, you got the Javy. I actually really like that name. It's really fun to say. I like how they have a little droplet right there. That's really cool. Microdose 30X Coffee Concentrate. That is what's up, people. This is possibly the future of coffee right here in my hands, but we won't know until we get into this. All right, 100% Arabica, artisan roasted. That is what I'm always talking about when I look at beans. Certain beans have this sort of artisan look to them. This is an 8-ounce bottle. Yes, only 8 ounces. Up to 30 servings per bottle. Wow, 30 servings in this one 8-ounce bottle. That is absolutely crazy. Packs a punch. Okay, so let's take a look over here. You got the get started. Simply take 1 to 2 teaspoons of microdose and mix it with your favorite liquid for a perfect cup of coffee. Oh, that's very interesting. So what they're not saying with water, so you could actually mix it with milk. You can mix it with creamer, or your favorite creamer. Wow, that is very interesting. Highly concentrated coffee liquid. Use small doses only. Yeah, if you drink this, you may be rushed to the hospital. Like if you drank this whole thing, oh God, that is scary, people. That's a little bit scary. All right, serving size, 1 to 2 teaspoons. Okay. Woo, 100 milligrams of caffeine. Wow. For a stay-at-home dad, this may be my best friend right here. All right, what do we got over here? We got a little thing. Yep, you can go you can go hot water or cold water. That is very cool. I definitely know that. All right, let's check the fresh by date. Oh, wow, that has a good shelf life. Holy bejesus, people. Wow, it is 6/2021. It's June 2021 right now. That is a long shelf life. Okay, they also sent me out this. This is strictly for us reviewers. That's what they said, but I think you could probably buy these on their website. These are actually straws. I really like this pouch. This is very, very cool. Yeah, it actually reminds me of the bag that you would have your coffee beans in. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm reminded of. All right, let's check it out. Okay, we got 2 metal straws and, ooh, a cleaning tool. Very interesting. What is this? This must be the, ooh, that got a little funk. I almost thought this bent. Lucas, it's metal. It's not going to bend. That would be so funny if it actually did bend. Okay, so this goes on here. Wow. And it actually stops right there. So if you want it, if you are a straw biter like I am, I like to bite a straw. Whoa, that is very cool. I get excited about the stupidest things sometimes. All right, are you a bent straw or are you a straight straw? Comment down below, bent or straight. Sometimes I prefer a bent, depending on the cup. So some cups, I'm like, yep. Fun fact, my little toddler boy is absolutely obsessed with straws. We actually have to like hide straws from him because he just goes bananas for them. Like it's crazy. All right, and then this came. Okay. Oh, that's to clean said straw. Oh, you just place it in there. You do a little. That sounds hilarious. I wonder if that sounds like annoying on the camera. All right, enough strawing around, Lucas. Let's get to the business. So my first thought is I didn't see anything on here whether it said to keep it refrigerated after opening. That's very interesting. So I'm guessing when you crack this open, it's good to go. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. Maybe I'll have to look that up real quick so I don't give you guys the wrong info. All right, coming up, we are going to throw this bad boy into some liquid. And then we're going to do the sip test, people. Yes. Yes. So excited. All right, let's get into this brew test. So because I have no idea how this coffee is going to function with hot water being poured in it, there are no instructions. I'm just going to go between 180 and 190 just to be safe. All right, so we have our scoop right there. If you watch this channel, you've seen that thing before. There's our Javy Concentrate, and there's my clear glass so we can see everything that's happening. All right, let's get the pour over kettle. So it's about 190. I'm going to let it cool a little bit before I pour it in. Just FYI, so it should be about 180 something. All right, so that is the cap right there. Very interesting little swirly thing going on. And right here, there's a little bit of something stuck to the bottle. I'm trying to pick it up on camera. It looks like it's thick, which is kind of interesting. Like molasses or something. All right, here is our 1 teaspoon. I know I said in the very beginning tablespoon, but that's our 1 teaspoon. We're going to pour 3 of those into my scoop right there. It got a little bit messy. I wish there was a better way to pour it out. I feel like there might need to be like a syringe or something cool to pull out the teaspoons or tablespoons. Yeah, and the smell is very, very strong coffee smell. It almost has a hint of soy sauce, which my beautiful wife has told me that she doesn't smell that. She just says it smells like strong coffee. So there we go. That is 3 teaspoons of the concentrate. So of course they say 2 teaspoons. I'm going to go big. I'm going to get a little bit more flavor out of this. So I'm going 3. That's how I do it, people. That's how I do. All right, take a closer look at that. It's very, very dark, very extreme right there. That is over 100 milligrams of caffeine just in that little tiny amount. All right. Now we have our pour over kettle. Of course, you could probably use any kind of kettle for this, really. But here we go. All right. And of course, as you add the hot water, the aroma starts to flow. You get a little bit more smell from it. But it's just a bizarre thing to pour hot water into a little bit of liquid to make coffee. It's kind of interesting, to say the least. And it looks very, very rich. You would think, oh no, this is going to get watery or it's going to start to smell less. But no, it gets more powerful. There's some nice steam coming off of there.
All in all, I would say it looks very nice, minus any kind of frothy crema at the top. Here we go. So you want to sip your coffee between 130 and 140. I say for optimal sips, you want it about 132. So let your coffee cool down at home and put all right, so now I'm going to use this straw that it came with. I'm going to give it a little bit of a stir just to make sure there's no Javy stuck to the bottom or anything like that. There we go. All right.
Hey, what's up guys? I want to talk about a sponsor that I have for this channel, Don Pablo Coffee. Yes, people, Don Pablo makes an amazing variety of coffee. I actually went down to Miami, Florida and modeled for his bourbon infused coffee. Yes, people, they have bourbon infused coffee. This is coffee for the people who don't even like to drink coffee. This is coffee for people who love to drink coffee but are bored of the normal coffees. They have single serve bourbon infused coffee. They have whole bean bourbon infused coffee, not to mention all the other varieties they have. They are a small batch coffee roaster. Now you're probably thinking, what does that mean? What does it mean? I'm going to tell you. A small batch means you're going to get a fresher bean. Yes, people, everything they roast is roasted smaller, which means you're getting a fresher batch. All the other companies roast in ginormous roasting contraptions, and that means you're getting it less of a fresh batch. So click the link down below, go buy some amazing coffee, and let's get back to the video. All right, let's get into this, people. Okay, so I've let it cool down. It's probably about 135 right now. So to be honest, the smell originally had like a soy sauce smell to it when I cracked open the bottle. It was very, very strange. I could not figure out exactly what I was smelling. And the smell right now smells like coffee, which is good, but it smells very, very different. It smells more like a cold brew iced coffee hybrid. It's very, very interesting. The smell is, I have no idea what this is gonna taste like. I truly cannot even guess. Wow, that is very potent. All right, let's get into this sip test, people. Wow, okay. That is definitely different. Okay, so the initial hit is sweet, a little bit sour, and very, very different. Wow. Yeah, so there's definitely some smoky taste to it. I think that the amount of coffee to water is gonna make a huge difference. I feel like this is probably on the weaker side compared to what I normally do. Normally I am a heavy hitter. I want that strong amount of coffee. This is a little bit more mild than I normally would drink it, but it's very refreshing, kind of like the Kyoto coffee I had recently. So this is very much on that same vein, in that same sort of taste. Yeah, definitely enjoyable, definitely good. It's got that sweet, smoky, it's very subtle. It's a very subtle coffee. And I think they're actually being conservative when they say 2 teaspoons. I think you could go to 4 teaspoons and have a great cup of coffee. So with the iced cup of coffee that's coming up on the sip test, I may double, I may go 4 teaspoons to the 7 ounces of water that's in here. I think this is 7 or 8 ounces. All right, let's continue. Yeah, there still is a weird hint of like some kind of like soy sauce or something. It's very, very interesting. I would like to know what Javy thinks of that, whether they're like, yeah, that's a thing, or whether they're like, no, dude, you're crazy. Oh man. Also, once again, I wish they would have put a little bit more information on the bottle in terms of like how to brew or how to do things with it, other than just say pour 2 teaspoons into your cup. So I'm gonna say this is a 4 3/4 star rating for what it is. It stands alone, so I'm gonna give it a 5 star for that, but I'm gonna give it 4 3/4 for quality and for overall taste and the ability to really get creative with this. If you're someone out there who wants to really tinker around with your coffee and you want to make something that's truly unique and yours, this is it right here, people. That's the one for you. I think that it can become a phenomenal cup of coffee when done right. And if you're someone out there who is an instant coffee drinker, who's someone who doesn't like to make coffee, they hate the procedure, that's it right there. That is the anti-coffee procedure. You literally just pour and go. Also, for someone who is on the go, quick, needing a cup of coffee, this is definitely the one. I have to say, it's very refreshing, kind of like the Kyoto coffee. It leaves you wanting more, it leaves you very pleased with what you're getting, and you don't feel like you're gonna get the jitters or get too much coffee. So this is definitely enjoyable. 5 stars for how unique it is, 4 3/4 for the quality. It's good. Give it a shot.
All right, here we go. We're gonna get ready for the iced coffee. I'm actually quite excited about this because it is summer, or at least summer is on its way. So this is going to be a drink that my wife and I will be consuming throughout the summertime. All right, so we're going to load this up with ice. Then I'm going to throw in the Javy Concentrate. All right, that is from earlier. Here we go. So now we have 3 more teaspoons of Javy in there. We want to keep it kind of similar to the first, just with cold liquid. All right, let's pour that dark Javy in there. Woo! That is jet black. That is so dark. Wow. And it's funny because when it gets on the ice, it starts to look a little bit, it looks very brown. That's very interesting. Such an interesting drink. All right, so now we have the ice, we have the Javy. All we need is the water. So I'm actually just going to my sink. I have a filter under the sink, so this is filtered water. I would recommend using that for sure. And I'm going to try to get about 8 fluid ounces in there. That's about 8 fluid ounces. Nice. You're getting a little bit of frothiness at the top. That's probably just because of the water going in there. But it definitely looks nice. It looks good. And the smell, of course, is a little bit different. This is cold coffee, so the smell is not going to be as punchy as hot coffee. All right, once again, we're going to give it the nice swirl test. There we go. Make sure there's no Javy at the bottom. All right, let's get to the sip.
All right, let's get into this cold brew. Cold coffee, iced coffee. I guess you call it iced coffee. Clankety clank, clankety clank. All right, so I literally just finished sipping on the hot coffee. Now we have our cold coffee, and I'm wondering if I didn't make this a little bit too strong. That looks like a lot less liquid than I thought. That's probably 8 fluid ounces. This is a 20-ounce glass. So yeah, all right, let's get into this sip test. The smell really smells like cold brew. It really has like a very, very strong cold coffee smell to it. It smells like it's been dripped or something for a long period of time. And because it's concentrate, that's a whole new ball game right there. All right, I'm a little bit scared on this one, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is whew. All right, let's get into it. Wow. Okay. That is extremely strong. Wow. Okay. That Now I'm getting all the flavors and more. Holy smokes. Okay, so that's 3 teaspoons to 8, give or take, fluid ounces. Wow, that is insanely strong. Wow. So, oh wow, that's very interesting. So because it's cold, you're getting a completely different taste. And this is straight up black coffee, so there's no cream or sugar, which I would imagine if I put a little bit of milk and sugar in here, it would kick it into high gear. But anyways, let's get into this. Okay, so it's bitter. The hot version was sweet. This is bitter. That's very interesting. So the first hit is like a bitter sour, but it's not like this is terrible bitter. It's like a good bitter. And it's oddly refreshing once again. It has this like really interesting, like citrusy, refreshing taste to it. Wow. It is truly like a hydration coffee right here. Wow. Yeah, so the flavor notes that I was tasting in the hot coffee are almost gone. You have a cold brew taste right here. You have a taste that is completely different, which is really, really cool. That means you can take this coffee and have it in so many different taste variants. That is very interesting. Wow. On a hot summer's day, yes, I could see just this right here in the backyard, by the pool, at the beach. This is a go-to. You could take you could take the bottle with you. You don't have to refrigerate or anything. You just bring ice and some water, and boom, you have a nice, refreshing drink. I am definitely becoming a fan of Javy. This is very, very interesting, very, very cool. I would like to know over time how I fare. I may become someone who falls in love with this, or I may become someone who's like, yeah, it's not for me, but the taste is definitely good. I would say this is less of a premium taste than the hot, but I'm a little bit more prone to like hot coffee than cold coffee. But nonetheless, on a hot day, this is something that I would definitely grab. So I'm gonna say for a cold coffee, I'm gonna give it a solid 4 1/4 star rating. I'm gonna say it's not the best I've ever had, and it's not something that I'm gonna rave about, but it is very, very good, and it's very refreshing. Yeah, that is definitely good. All right, now on to the creamer.
All right, I am not a creamer guy, so I had to buy this on my own. This is unsweetened almond milk, as you can see. All right, we got our Javy, and we have our 3 teaspoons of Javy once again. I tried really hard to not spill it this time. It's still spilled. I just wish they had a better way. Maybe they could put a different cap on where you could pour it into the cap and then dump it in. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so there is the Javy in the ice right there. And here is our almond milk. We're gonna pour in there. Come on now, guy. You got this. You got this, champion. All right. There it is. So once again, I'm trying to add about 8 fluid ounces of liquid. That's probably about 7, I would say. But for this, that's going to be just fine. All right. Let's get the straw out once again and swirl that. Come on now, sir. Swirl it. And it's really interesting because it goes from a very light coffee and it gets darker and darker and darker as it blends, which is really true to the fact that this Javy concentrate is very concentrated coffee.
All right, let's get into the third and final sip test for this Javy coffee. There you go. It's got like a caramel look to it. I'm going to be using their straw that they sent me. So let's get into the sip test straw style. That looks like I'm gonna take a hit from a hookah. Okay. That is really, really weird. Wow, I'm gonna take a sip without the straw now. Okay, all right. So because it's unsweetened, you're getting just the almond milk and the coffee. The two combined together, they make a decent taste. It's not super, super strong. It's not super bitter. And I did put in 3 teaspoons of Javy. I'm still gonna say that the hot version is my favorite. Of course, you can tinker around with something like that. You can figure out your best way to do it and make it very, very yum. This has a very strong coffee taste to it, even though it's in almond milk. You can pretty much still smell majority of the Javy. I think that there is a lot of potential here. And like I said, if you want to basically make your own precise cup of coffee and not have to worry about having all those fancy machines, this is definitely the one for you. So I'm gonna say that I will always go hot coffee over cold coffee. I'm someone who drinks hot coffee even on hot days, and I drink coffee throughout the year. I don't have a seasonal cup of coffee. I don't change it up. Like some people will switch to iced coffee for the summer and then they'll go back to hot coffee for the winter. I won't do that. I am someone who absolutely loves hot coffee. And coffee out of a straw definitely tastes completely different. So I'm gonna say that this is a great way to have a variety of coffee in a very small package. So if you're someone who lives in a small house, you have a tiny kitchen, maybe you're in an RV, maybe you're living in your car, this is great for you and gives you the ability to make a wide variety of coffees without having to do all of the work. So I'm gonna say that it works with the creamer, it works with the ice and water, and it works with the hot water. So very, very fun, very cool. Yeah, Javy works. I like it. It's not the best, but it works. All right, there you go. That's the Javy Concentrate. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely clickety-clack that like button. And if you want to join the At Home with Lucas family and you want to be a part of this crew, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos, and it's because of you guys I surpassed 2K. Yes, people, so thankful, so appreciative, but I need your help. Yes, I need your help. Tell your friends, tell your family, go to my channel, click that subscribe button, watch my videos, and let's all get to 3K together. Yes, I'm on my way to 3K, and you guys are gonna help me get there. But as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.